The statement that is the title of this video is something I've heard a lot of people that are AFAB, and then immediately after coming out as either non-binary or something of that variety, something bisexual even, they tell their partner, who is a straight male, that, hey, if you're dating me, you're not straight. Now, this is a big problem. This is a little bit of an issue here. Let's reel it back in. Let's go back a few paces here. You were initially dating a straight man who was dating you because you were a woman. Boom. You started having an identity crisis and you became more introspective, and now you realize what your truest version of yourself is. You're non-binary. You go by they, them. Or maybe you're bisexual, and naturally you think that you're not naturally straight, but you've kissed a girl at a party maybe, or maybe you've actually been with a woman. Those aspects. Or maybe you're actually really a lesbian, but you grew up in a conservative household and you're forced to date men. And now you're getting this moment of gender expression, and you're allowing yourself to be your truest version of yourself. Unleash your true, drop the mask, unleash your true self, becoming powerful. You finally feel like a human. That's great. Proud of you. Dude. Round of applause for you. But then you say a statement, and this statement is, well, that straight white man that was punching holes in the walls and gaslighting me and being a narcissist, he's not straight. He's dating me. I'm non-binary, and we're both in the LGBTQ. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. I don't know why. Wanna know what happens when that happens? I'm in a lot of groups in Discord and on Facebook and on Instagram. You know what happens when that happens? The guy says, whatever, and they don't respect your pronouns in private. They don't care. They say, hey, in public I might do it, but you know, you can have your stuff. I'm going to call you whatever I want to call you. And you know what happens? The person that came out usually accepts it. They usually say, well, I don't want to leave him because he's been with me this entire time. So, boom. That happens so often. It's such a strange phenomenon to see this happen so often and nobody do anything about it. I keep hearing people say, I must be something empowering, and maybe to destroy the straight population, the straight cis population in some capacity, to say, hey, guess what, guys? Gotcha. I got another ally for us. When in reality, a straight person is not an ally. If you are a woman, all right, let me phrase that better. Let me roll back a little bit. If you were AFAB and you came out as a trans man and your partner was a straight man dating you, and they say they don't like men, and you tell them, I'm a man now, you have to accept that. And they say, interesting statement. You still have a pussy, right? And you, as a trans man now, start going on testosterone, getting hairier. And they're cool with the hair. They don't care about that. Because I want you to understand something about a lot of men. Not all of them, but a lot of them. They're not viewing you as a person or your partner. They're not doing that. No. You are an ovarian canal. You're pussy. You're him plus pussy. They care about what's attached to you. They care that they can still stick it in. A lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll say, oh, you're a man now, that means you do anal. I want you to understand that for a second. A lot of men will say that. If you encounter that and you say, I don't do anal, they're going to make you have a spout of gender envy. They're going to make you go through depression. They're going to say, oh, you're a man, you can't do anal, huh? But you're a bottom. You're a bottom, right? You should do anal. And they're going to argue with you. And you're eventually going to give in, and you're going to hate it. You're going to be on that toilet pushing out his seed. You're going to be angry at yourself because you didn't do any prep. Because you didn't know about prep. You didn't look it up. You didn't know about it. Now he's got a poopy shaft, and you're upset because your Taco Bell is on his Johnson, and he made you suck it off afterwards. That sucks. That happens. That's reality. A lot of you don't want to admit to it. A lot of you don't want to talk about it. But he's gay now because he's not straight if he's dating me. You guys got to chill out with that. I know you want to say, I know it makes you feel powerful as if you're getting back at the straight people. But the straggots, straightos, you got to figure out a slur for straight people. I don't know what it is. Cis isn't good enough. We need something that hurts them, actually. They don't care about that anymore. We need something strong. Anyways, they don't care. They as a collective, they don't care. They just say, still whole, because they're not viewing you. You got to make them view you as a person first. Like, that's what you have to do. What's my solution to this? Don't sleep with them for 3 months. Try it. Try your best right now tonight to say, hey, can we take a break from, you sticking it in me, and can we just do foreplay with nothing else, just for a month or two, and force them to interact with you. Force them to interact with you. And if they cannot interact with you without a distraction like a phone or something of that variety, I want you to interact with your partner. That's what I want you to do. I want you to actually talk to them about your gender identity if you're struggling with it. I want you to have them accept your pronouns. I want you to have them look at you. I want you to look at them and say, hey, I'm a man now. I'm non-binary now. I'm trans now. You gotta live with that. If you want to be with me, you gotta live with that. And if they say they can't accept it, find somebody who will love you for who you really want to be, instead of settling for somebody who's with you for what you once were. I beg of you. Because you can't keep living like this, man. You can't keep doing this to yourself. At some point, it becomes self-deprecation. At some point, it becomes self-hate. At some point, it becomes a mental battle with yourself that you are waging war against yourself. You are going to lose. You're going to lose. And you're going to realize that you're a loser. It's going to be a hapless, horrible marriage where he doesn't like the fact that while you're on testosterone, you get too hairy. He doesn't like the fact that you voice train. And so you stop. And now you just got an engorged clitoris for no reason. And he says, I can finally find it. He's going to say, I can finally find it. And you're going to hate yourself because that was going to be your penis. You're not happy. You're not happy with this person. You're not happy with yourself. And you don't feel like a person. You will be much happier with somebody else who really accepts you. But you've decided to say, if you're with me, you're not straight. That doesn't do anything. It just makes the straight person angry because they grew up in a regular American society. And in regular American society, we still aren't accepted, fellas. Welcome to the real world. Oh my goodness, we're still fighting. We're still fighting. Sucks, doesn't it? Sucks to hear this. It's ass, isn't it? Hot ass. You gotta start accepting the hard truths of reality that you can't keep doing these small petty battles. You gotta hit them where it hurts. You gotta force them to accept what you are. You gotta force them to accept what you want your reality to be. You can't keep confiding to their rules. Where's the fight in you, huh? Where's the dog in ya? Where's that gumption, I'm not seeing it. I'm getting depressed because I want to see a battle. I'm here for the fight. I'm here for the war. I'll be with you arm in arm, my brother, sister, or whatever mister you wish to be. I'm here for you. But you got to start fighting the battle that you refuse to acknowledge right now. In your bedroom, with your family, with your friends, with your partners. You have to start in the household. Revolution starts inside before it comes to the outside. So rattle those rib cages. Let your heart be a protest that you rally against your ribs. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Let your brain explode into the canvas that is the world and make the world shape to your will. Be more than what you are. And even beyond that. And then some more. And more grains of sand, and more grains of sand, and more grains of sand come together until we're a desert, endless. And people are looking for the water within the desert, but they're going to blaze and die in the heat. And they're going to realize that we take up most of the earth now. Until it's a desert. And then we can finally build in that desert. The foundation is really shaky. It's hard to build on sand. But most kingdoms were built on bamboo stilts at best. And I'm here for you. Stop saying that statement. It's weird.